The following is transcribed.
Welcome to the Bat-Supe Swell Prizes Saga, REHEATED. So far, the Bat-Supe Swell Prizes team are 2 for 2. 2 disasters, that is. That's why they've been benched, so they can get it together. But that doesn't mean the fun has to come to an end. So grab your can openers for a swell prize featuring lots of regrouping, plenty of conventional thinking, and cuts and bleeding galore! It's back to the drawing board, fellows and girls, but the show must go on. How do you recover from 2 great ideas gone horribly, horribly wrong with a new great idea that can't possibly miss? Yeah, and we'll find out what that great idea is right after this important message.
Hello, listeners. This is Shecky Stedmeyer of Stedmeyer and Lunkowitz on behalf of Bat-Supe, reminding you that if you're taking part in the class action lawsuit concerning the recent spree of kitchen and or house fires as a result of poor manufacturing processes in the making of the product known as the Bat-Supe Recap that we are offering all respondents as a show of goodwill and by way of apology, a free, upgraded, new and improved and 100% guaranteed not to melt and cause fires of any kind Bat-Supe Recap. These new and improved Bat-Supe Recaps have been given the United Laboratory Seal of Safety, so you know they're good. And now to tell you all about it, here is your announcer.
Oh, that's right, gang. The Bat-Supe Recap is new and improved and made of a space-age material that won't even melt in a live volcano. And the best part is, you don't even have to be the victim of a kitchen fire. Oh, by the way, we're really sorry about that. To get one, either send your old and potentially deadly Bat-Supe Recap back to us with your name and address in care of your local grocer, or send us 2 Bat-Supe can labels the same way, and we'll send you your new and improved Bat-Supe Recap to you lickety-split. Keep your kitchen safe and your never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe fresh all at the same time. Bat-Supe, available wherever fine podcasts are sold. When the magician says there's nothing up my sleeve, always check their pants leg.
Curtain. Music.
Gang, we've got a special announcement from your old pal Superman. Fellows and girls, now that we've run out of those nifty shell casings, we thought we'd take this opportunity to put our Swell Prizes program on a back burner for a bit. Not that we think you should involve any kind of burners in your exploration of... that is, when you're coming up with different ways to... Well, kids, fire is not a good... What I'm trying to say is we have a super special item coming your way that we think will make your Bat-Supe experience even more fun and exciting. You see, as we take a behind-the-scenes pause to put together some new best practices for distributing our swell prizes, we didn't want you to feel like the fun was ending. No, far from it. So, fellows and girls, starting right now, we want you to start saving those lids from all the cans of never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe that you eat. Now, keep 'em someplace safe, because you'll want to have 'em handy when the time comes, and that time will be soon. Thank you. Superman is right, gang. Those nifty can lids with the swell Bat-Supe logo printed right on 'em are about to be worth their weight in... Well, you'll find out soon. So get to collecting, gang, and be sure that Mom has you well stocked on Bat-Supe. Available wherever fine podcasts are sold. Backpedaling is still pedaling. I was talking with Billy the other day, and even he and his gang are all kinds of excited about collecting those lids from cans of Bat-Supe. You know, the ones with the keen Bat-Supe logo printed right on the top? Oh, yes, sirree. We've got a honey of an offer brewing, and the more of those lids you've got saved up, the better the chance for you to get in on something absolutely special. Remember, you can't have too many of them, and they don't cost you anything extra, because they're included as part of the cans you're already getting. Cans that are chock full of never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe. And gang, just like with any projects involving working in the kitchen, maybe get your mom to help you. Meanwhile, keep listening for more details and be sure to pick up plenty of Bat-Supe, available wherever fine podcasts are sold. Never use the front handbrake at high speed. When you make your voice heard, fellows and girls, we at Bat-Supe listen. We know that a whole bunch of you are having a humdinger of a time collecting those lids from cans of never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe, and your efforts will be rewarded. But for some of you, well, it seems things aren't going quite so well. We've gotten your cards and letters and appreciate how hard you're trying to get those can lids saved up for what'll be a really swell reward. And we also want to say how sorry we are for all the cuts and bleeding you've ended up with trying to get those lids off. But don't you worry, we've already got an idea to help remedy that problem, and it's on the way to the stores right now. Heck, not even the Border Patrol will take any issues with this one. Meanwhile, let's be careful out there and take it slow when you're getting those lids together. And whatever you do, maybe wear some gloves when you're opening those cans. And when you're storing your canned lids, maybe wrap them in some cloth so the edges aren't exposed. Safety always comes first with Bat-Supe, gang. Bat-Supe, available wherever fine podcasts are sold. Always keep your tetanus shots up to date. They say preparation is the key to success, boys and girls, and that's why we at Bat-Supe always want you to be prepared. And now that you're all busy collecting those swell Bat-Supe can lids, we want you to be ready for anything. Like accidentally slicing your finger or hand open on the sharp edge of the lids. That's why each specially marked can of Bat-Supe comes with a ready-for-ready, amazing adhesive bandage right under the label. Yes, sirree, Bob, those bandages are your Johnny-on-the-spot should any accidents happen while you're getting those can lids ready to send in for, well, but I can't tell you that until next time, gang. So, keep listening. Meanwhile, have your mom keep stocking up on never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe, and keep saving those can lids for a swell treat that won't be beat. Bat-Supe, available wherever fine podcasts are sold. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. You know, gang, they say timing is everything. And if you think about it, the timing couldn't be better for me to tell you what you've been saving all those swell Bat-Supe can lids for. Get a grown-up to help you select 3 lids from cans of Bat-Supe. The lids with that nifty Bat-Supe logo printed right on them. And put them in an envelope and send them in. Don't forget to include your name and address so we can send you an official Bat-Supe can opener. That's right, this sleek, stylish can opener will be the star of Mom's Kitchen. Just think how neato-keen it'll be to help Mom open those cans of never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe with a swell, stylish Bat-Supe can opener. Get those can lids sent in, gang, and get your Bat-Supe can openers today. Always remove your gas cap before filling your vehicle. Boy, oh boy, the excitement is everywhere, gang, about our new Bat-Supe can openers. There are so many advantages to having one in your kitchen that even moms are going gaga for them. Yes, sir. For those of you who are unfortunately injured while collecting your can lids, and we're still really sorry about that, you won't have to worry about those darn cuts and lacerations anymore. You see, not only does the special Bat-Supe can opener have a sleek bat wing style and a Bat-Supe logo engraved right in the metal, but these sleek kitchen utensils actually dull the sharp edges of the can lids as it's granting you access to that never nutritious, definitely delicious treat that awaits you inside every can of Bat-Supe. Plus, this can opener works on all cans, not just on Bat-Supe. So go on and get rid of all your other can openers because you won't be needing them anymore. Yes, sirree, Bat-Supe, available wherever fine podcasts are sold. Always look before you leave.
Now that the collection phase is past, it should all be downhill from here. What's in store for our intrepid Bat-Supers? find out next time, fellows and girls. But now it's time for a Bat-Supe Dessert Bite featuring America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator in his search for stolen jewelry. It's part 2 of The McCormick Matter from yours truly, Johnny Dollar, as originally broadcast on October 4th, 1955.
From Hollywood, it's time now for Bob Bailey as...
Johnny Dollar.
It's Frank Porter, Allied Casualty.
Yes, Mr. Porter.
Oh, call me Frank, Johnny. You phoned yesterday about the McCormick matter. I got all the stuff about the case on my desk here, and we're still offering $7,500 reward.
Thanks for confirming it, Frank.
Sure. You got a tip or something?
An old con named Mike Cairn gave me a tip about a guy named Jojo Panny. I'm working on it.
Need any help?
No, not yet. I might. Jojo pulled out of his hotel last night, bag and baggage.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I'm on my way to Long Island.
Huh?
I want to talk to McCormick himself.
Oh. Johnny.
Yeah?
Let me give you a tip for your own good. Don't bother Julian McCormick unless you've really got something. Could be dangerous.
I think I've got something.
Tonight and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account. America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to the Allied Casualty and Insurance Company Limited, Markham Building, Hartford, Connecticut. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the McCormick matter. Item 4, $10 deposit on the car I rented to drive out to Julian McCormick's home on Long Island. And judging by the looks of the place, a safe full of $100,000 worth of jewelry would feel right at home. It was a mansion, and the rugs on the floor were an inch thick.
I'm sorry I've kept you waiting. Mrs. McCormick and I were packing for a little trip to Europe. Sit down, please.
Thanks. Going to be gone long?
Oh, we usually spend several months a year over there. We're a bit late this year. Our reservations are for next week.
I envy you, Mr. McCormick.
Dollar, the name?
That's right.
Forgive me, but I don't seem to recall having heard of you before.
Oh, that's okay. We never met. I'm an insurance investigator.
Oh, really? Am I being investigated or something?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I might have a lead on that jewelry that was taken from your home a few years ago.
Well, that's wonderful. You must tell me about it. Can I make you a drink?
No, thanks.
You're from the insurance company, Allied Casualty?
No, I'm not. I'm an independent investigator.
Well, why should anyone feel it necessary to call in a... Oh, I see. There's a reward, of course.
That's right.
Yes, of course. But now, tell me, how can I help you?
Well, I'm just checking a few things, Mr. McCormick. I haven't even gone over it with the man who handled the case for Allied. Possibly I have run into something that'll help. I don't know. I'd like you to tell me what happened.
My safe was opened and my jewelry taken.
I mean, how it happened.
Well, it was right in this very room. That's the wall safe there.
Uh-huh.
Mrs. McCormick and I had just returned from our honeymoon. 5 years ago it was.
Yeah?
All I know is that when I stepped into the library here that morning, the safe was open and everything was gone. Whoever did it was extremely clever and quiet, I must say.
Was the safe cracked?
No. It was just opened. Someone figured the combination or something like that.
Well, who knew the combination at the time?
Only myself, Mr. Dollar.
You're sure of that?
Why, of course.
I see.
I reported it to the police right away here on Long Island. Then some men from New York City were here, too.
And your insurance company?
I reported it to my insurance company immediately. They had a man on the scene as soon as the police, Mr. Porter.
Frank Porter?
Yes. Do you know him?
I've talked to him on the phone. I haven't met him.
A very nice chap. He worked very hard trying to recover it.
I'm sure he did. Did they have an adjuster?
Yes?
How much did you collect, if you don't mind?
Not much.
What do you mean?
Well, it was unfortunate. By keeping that much jewelry in a small house safe, it seems I violated a clause in the contract. It should have been kept in a safety deposit box or some such. Consequently, the matter went into litigation. I'm afraid the court found me at fault. I collected only a part of the insured value, $20,000. So, you can see I'd certainly welcome a recovery.
Sure.
The jewelry was in the family a good many years. I had given it to my wife, and Well, a man hates to lose things he loves.
Yes, I understand. Was Mrs. McCormick here the morning it happened?
Oh, yeah?
I'd like to talk to her.
She's terribly busy, but if you think it's sufficiently important, I'll call her.
No, never mind.
I'm curious, Mr. Dollar. This case has been closed a long time. At least, no one's contacted me or asked me for any information about it for at least 4 years. What opened it?
A man named Mike Cairn.
Huh? Who's he?
An old convict up at Ossining who shared a cell for a while with a man named Joe Panny.
Uh-huh.
Cairn died yesterday, but before he died, he told me he thought Panny had something to do with it. He'd heard him mention your name.
Well, it seems to me you should talk with this Joe Penny.
I did, and I will some more, as soon as I locate him again. Right now, he's missing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, thanks for the time, Mr. McCormick.
You let me know if you learn anything?
Sure.
Do you honestly think you can recover that jewelry?
With any luck at all.
That would be wonderful, wonderful.
You think so?
Why, yes, of course.
Mrs. McCormick might be glad to know about it, too.
What?
You said it was her jewelry. I don't know why I said that to him, just a sudden impulse. But he wasn't smiling when he walked me to the door, shook my hand, and patted me on the shoulder. I had a funny feeling that Mr. Julian McCormick was scared like a rabbit of me. I drove back to the city, had lunch at Walgreens, and dropped into Allied Casualty's New York office to pick up the folder on reward information. I met Frank Porter and liked him right away, a big, red-headed man in a tweed suit.
Well, gee whiz, Johnny, it makes me feel older than ever doing this.
How come?
Well, I weighed 15 pounds less when this case started, June 1951. Here we are. These are pictures of the stuff.
Uh-huh.
Now, that one they call Tierra del Fuego. Huh, some necklace,
I can see why.
Yeah, and this one was called Imperial, in the royal family of Russia at one time. And this is the other one, Placid.
Beautiful stuff.
Oh, you can say that again.
That all of it?
Well, that's about the size of it, Johnny. $100,000 gone.
Yeah.
Help any?
Sure. It's nice to know what I'm trying to find.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did.
Yeah. Say, who was the police officer on the case?
Martin. Dools Martin.
Out of Central?
Yeah. We ran down every lead we could find, big and small.
The file said you made 12 arrests.
Yeah, something like that, but not one of them panned out. Had to let them all go. Martin requested pickups on every big-time jewelry man in the country. Now, I don't think one of them was overlooked.
Well...
No, Johnny, somebody just simply walked in that house, opened the safe as neat as you please, and walked right out with all of this. Very slick job. Had to be an experienced man.
Well, it might have been a first job for someone just starting in. He got lucky.
Yeah, we thought of that, and we didn't think much of it after a while.
Frank,
Gee whiz, Johnny, nobody could be that lucky. Case the house, know exactly where the safe was, know what was in it, get in, open it up, and get out without anybody, servants, the McCormicks, or any of their friends even seeing it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Well, that wasn't even the hardest part, you see. Not one scrap of this stuff has ever turned up anywhere.
Yeah, well...
Anywhere. Now, what did whoever took it do with it? Did he break it down, sell it overseas? What? Not a trace of it. Imagine that.
Imagine.
You know what I think? I think the guy who swiped all this stuff still has it. I think he's sitting around waiting for it to cool off.
Could be, yeah.
But it's never going to cool off, Johnny. There isn't a city in this country or across the ocean that isn't on the lookout for these pieces.
I suppose...
Now, sooner or later, Hot Boy or Lucky Boy, well, whoever he is, will make a move. Meantime, we just wait. Unless, of course, you've got something for us to look into.
Not yet, Frank.
Yeah, well, when you have, we'll be right with you all the way.
Good, good.
How about a drink?
Take a rain check.
Okay. But remember, we got a whole floor full of lawyers upstairs. They can get up warrants, writs, seizure orders, anything you might want.
Yeah.
You just let me know when you get somewhere, and we'll go to work.
I'll do that, Frank. I left Frank Porter and went back over to the parole office to see what had developed with Joe Panny. After all, if he didn't report in, he'd be in violation of his parole, be in real trouble. But nothing had developed. He hadn't put in a change of address, nothing. So I went back to my hotel and had some dinner. Then I shaved, changed my clothes. Expense account, item 5, $1.50 cab fare. I garaged my rented car, went back to Central Police Station, and pulled out the mug on Joe Panny once more, hoping to get a line on some friends or relatives of his where he might be staying. Up till then, things had been going pretty routine. Then a clerk from the parole offices stepped across the hall.
Hi, Mr. Dollar.
Hi.
Thought it was you I saw in here. I wasn't sure. How's it going?
Fine, fine.
Talk to your friend Jojo Panny yet?
Not today. Why?
Well, you seemed awful anxious to talk to him, is all.
I am.
Why don't you go see him?
You playing games? I've been trying to find out where he is all day.
And I already told you.
You what?
Sure, I gave it to you half an hour ago when you phoned.
When who phoned?
Sure, about half an hour ago. Look, Joe Panny called in and told me his address.
Yeah?
I no sooner set down the phone and you called in and said, "This is Johnny Dollar. Have you heard from Joe Panny?"
What?
I said, "Yeah," and I told you his address, that's all.
What address did you say?
The Allen Hotel on 115th Street, same place he was before. What's the matter, you forget?
It took me 10 minutes to get from the police station over to the Allen Hotel. 10 minutes of wondering who'd put in that call and used my name. I went up the stairs, 2 at a time, up to the second floor. And right at the top of the landing, I bumped into a dark-haired woman wearing a silver fur piece.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
It's all right. You hurt?
No, not at all. Please, let me go past. I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, I'd be in a hurry, too.
What do you mean?
The gun.
What?
You should carry it on the inside of your purse.
Oh, I didn't...
Suppose I take it.
No, let go of me.
Fingernails, huh? Give it to me.
All right, take it.
She'd given it to me, all right on the side of the head. It didn't knock me out, but it did knock me off balance, so I tangled up with the hall table. And that gave her plenty of time to scurry down the stairs while I got out of the furniture and back on my feet. By the time I got down the stairs and out on the street, she was nowhere in sight. No one yelled, "I'm shot." No one did anything but what they were already doing.
Hi.
Where were you just now? You weren't here at the front desk?
I was out back eating my dinner. Why?
Oh, nothing. You happen to see that woman who just ran through here?
No.
Tall, dark-haired woman, about 30, wore a mixed stole?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding in this joint.
Oh, brother.
You still looking for Joe Panny?
He lives here again, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Have you seen him? Where is he?
Out.
I sat down with myself and waited. A half an hour later, when the clerk went back to finish his dinner, I stepped over to the desk and borrowed his passkey and went back up the stairs to room 210. Well, I didn't need the passkey, and I didn't need to doubt the clerk. Joe Panny wasn't there. But all of his things were. The curtains were drawn and the windows closed. Every drawer had been pulled out of every dresser. The mattress on the bed was slit from top to bottom, and the rug had been ripped and turned over. Expense account, item 6, $1, 1 drink. For me. I left Jojo's room, went to the nearest bar, sat down, and had a drink. A scared victim, a missing con, a dark-haired woman wearing a mink and a gun, and other things. Right then and there, I decided that Mike Cairns' tip had been pretty good at that.
Now, here's our star, Bob Bailey, to tell you about tomorrow's episode.
Thanks. Tomorrow, a slight case of mayhem. When the right guy turns up in the wrong place. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by John Dawson, the entire production is under the direction of Jack Johnstone. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, same time and station, for the next exciting episode of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Roy Rowan speaking.
Well, that'll wrap up this edition of the Bat-Supe Swell Prizes Saga, Reheated. Thanks for listening. Be sure to listen next time, fellows and girls, as we find out how it all went wrong for the Bat-Supe can opener and bring you part 3 of the McCormick matter from yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Until then, up, and away!
Today, particularly, people are thinking about their country pretty hard. some of them for the first time in their lives. People are wondering where we're headed. Men are being called on to get ready to defend America. A lot of them are thinking in terms of what is there to defend. Well, now, America means a lot of things to a lot of people. Most of them are solid patriots, only they don't know it. They don't have to wear a red and white and blue button in their lapels to prove it. They don't have to agree with or even listen to people like this.
My fellow citizens, in this great state of Flail and Plethora, we can pick the dog squirtle your taxes. Our great country is cribbly bolted up and can wackle tabblewick, and your Laganoi Rillera, Harrington forever!
We got a good hunch most people prefer the quiet kind of speaker, like the fellow who got up on a platform in a Pennsylvania town one day and said,
"The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here."
That was the Gettysburg Address he was referring to. As a matter of fact, he didn't get such good reviews the next morning. Take, for example, the write-up he got in the Harrisburg Patriot.
We pass over the silly remarks of the president. For the credit of the nation, we are willing that they shall no more be repeated and thought of.
If you think that's bad, listen to what the Chicago Times had to say.
The cheek of every American must tingle with shame as he reads the silly, flat, and dishwatery utterances of the man who has to be pointed out to intelligent foreigners as the President of the United States.
Of course, the rival paper in Chicago took the opposite point of view. Rival papers often do.
The remarks of President Lincoln will live among the annals of man.
That paper gave it 4 stars, and they were right. The Gettysburg Address did survive. But that business of calling a president a ham is really something to be proud of. I mean, the right to print a piece saying a president makes a sound like dishwater. Nobody dragged the editors off to jail, even if they were wrong. That's important. Comes under the heading of free press. As soon as anybody starts gagging the press, any press, watch out. Americans don't like that. And by the way, we got a nerve to be calling ourselves Americans all the time when we're really only United Staters. We're a little selfish about that. It's America down there in Chile, too. All the way down the spine of the Andes. If any of you folks are hearing this down around Mexico or Honduras or Salvador or Argentina, or even if you're an Eskimo in the Arctic, we hope you'll overlook our calling ourselves Americans as though we were the only ones in the hemisphere. We do that just because it's so much easier to say than anything else, and also because it sounds so good.